What do Chinese people think the future of the United States will be like? This question has been viewed 87,000 times. A user named RTFM provided an answer that received 343 upvotes. This election in the 24th year has produced many interesting things. First of all, let's talk about a radical theory. After this election, the Democratic Party, especially figures like Clinton, Hillary, and Obama within the Democratic Party, may gradually be abandoned by their financial backers. The Democratic Party will either gradually decline and be replaced by new parties, or it will quickly disintegrate, leaving the Republican Party dominant for a long time in the future. Even in the Democratic Party's stronghold of California, Silicon Valley's Musk has also endorsed the understanding king, which was big news at the time. But that's not the key. The real key is Musk's acquaintance, Peter Thiel, who endorsed the understanding king a long time ago. This time, with Musk joining in, apart from Google, which is too deeply tied to the Democratic Party, basically represents a change in Silicon Valley's direction. This means that among the major forces in the United States, the emerging internet capital and the ANGSA group, represented by the Republican establishment, have merged with the understanding king as the link. The only one that still keeps a distance from the understanding king is the Jewish financial capital on Wall Street. The new capital has filled the gap in public opinion for the establishment faction's old capital. In exchange, the well-established old capital with deep roots provides support to the new capital lacking in heritage. This mutual support forms the basis of cooperation between the two sides. Musk's acquisition of Twitter may seem like child's play, but in reality, it has long been part of this strategic layout. The covert connection between the two probably occurred even earlier. Sino-US confrontation, due to the inherent deficiency of national hard power caused by the decline of American manufacturing industry, makes it look aggressive on the surface, but actually panicking inside. However, to restore manufacturing, the US dollar must depreciate significantly. And to make the US dollar depreciate significantly, the Federal Reserve will be the first to fight you desperately. If Dongda can't be forced to submit, or relying on Russia-Ukraine conflict to suck Europe's blood is also ineffective, now compounded by the cyclical economic crisis of capitalism. In order to stabilize the situation, there is only one way. Naziji Renjitian. Offer sacrifices to one's own people. Fed first blatantly falsified economic data, then hesitantly cut interest rates. The main theme is to put people in a dilemma with no clear direction. The dollar, US bonds, inflation, and employment are all in a mess. The West has actually fallen into stagflation. Then, King Dong intentionally or unintentionally hinted at allowing cryptocurrencies. In the context of the excessive issuance of the US dollar, what is the intention behind this? What is being tested by saying such things? It is thought-provoking. Who controls the US dollar greenbacks? The Federal Reserve and Wall Street. But if cryptocurrencies become widespread, who will have control? Silicon Valley, Texas border incident, the old establishment takes the opportunity to display force. Is it really just as simple as an immigration issue? Those in finance are rich, very rich, richer than anyone else. But now, the previously silent Lord Angsa has come out, saying he has a gun in his hand. Do you have one? If you do, show it. If both sides have guns, it will be even more interesting. When pushed to the limit, who wouldn't bite? The movie Civil War may become a prophecy. The election is approaching, and a big shot within the Democratic Party has openly endorsed the candidate. The series of Clinton and Obama, which began to rise in the 1990s, has been pushed into a corner. Blind guess about the follow-up. King of Understanding takes the stage, reveals the insider of Lolita Island, initiates judicial review, divides financial capital, attracts a group, takes down another group. Or maybe not in a hurry to investigate, occasionally take out this knife and shake it to see who has insight, knows how to take sides, and finally deal with those who don't listen. The gun and the righteousness are both in my hands. What can you do? First, I will sacrifice you to the heavens, and then we can talk about overcoming the current difficulties.